Hey, Shabath Shalawam, Shabath Shalawam. Right? Shabath Shalawam. Let's burn a little incense. Burn some Palo Santo. Let brothers and sisters get up in here. Do it over here. Shalom, shalom. Shabath shalom to all coming in, Shabath shalom. Man, that Palo be smelling good, boy. I tell you. That Palo be smelling good. Purifying the air, purifying, in the name of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi at the end of the day. Okay, it's not the wood, but it's doing it in the name of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Okay. And also you go back in the day, everybody had bells. You remember in the school system, they always had to ring a bell, or like the Liberty Bell. You always had bells on the churches, because what do bells do? They drive out demonic spirits, in that sense, purifying. Okay? So frequencies, you know what I'm saying? But hey, let's get to it, man. First and foremost, all praises be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of the great millstone that rule well and teach well in sincerity, taught us this truth. And shalom to the Lord's hopeful elect, 144,000 men, as well as 1/3 men, women, and children, maintaining themselves in this truth. Shalom to you brothers and sisters. All right, walking perfect, keeping the laws, commandments, and statutes to the best of your ability, going forth after Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, trying to make it into the kingdom, man. Okay? You striving and you hearkening unto the word. Let's go over to Psalm 17th chapter. And this one, just hit the button. Shabath Shalawam. So pretty much just a Sabbath lesson. So let's get into it. I want to go to Psalm 17th chapter, and we're going to start at the 4th verse. Concerning the works of men, by the word of thy lips, I have kept me from the path of the destroyer. Hold up my goings in thy path, that my footsteps slip not. Who is the destroyer? Esau, Edom, the waster. And the wicked in general. Okay, and Esau is known as the wicked, the so-called YT man. He is the destroyer. He is the wicked. He is the waster. He is the sinner. Okay? I have called upon thee, for thou wilt hear me, O power. Incline thine ear unto me, and hear my speech. Show thy marvelous loving kindness, O thou, that saveth by thy right hand them which put their trust in thee from those that rise up against them. So for those that you put your trust in Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, okay, he'll save you. He's not going to forsake those that call upon his name. Okay, we have a question. Mr. Green, I recognize you, bro. I remember you, man. What nations made y'all jealous from Deuteronomy? What nations made us jealous? Rephrase the question, man. Okay? What nations did we conquer? Like, in that time period, we was conquering the land of Canaan. So it was 7 nations greater than us that Yahawah would allow us to go into the land to take over. All right? If you come here to scoff and mock, this ain't the place, bro, But if you actually sincere and you want to listen and you want to understand something, then, give me a chapter and a verse, and I'll do my best through the spirit and power of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi to break it down. Okay? He's talking about Deuteronomy 32nd chapter. All right, well, let's go. Let's get it, though. Okay? And then we'll get back over here to Psalm 17. And what verse, Malak? The Most High provoked y'all to jealousy. Okay, what verse? Give me an exact verse. That jealousy took place when the Israelite foreigners were being brought back in. All right, that's what the brother said. And 1 second. Oh, okay. I got it. Deuteronomy 32 and 15. Okay. But Jeshurun waxed fat and kicked, thou art waxen fat, thou art grown thick, thou art covered with furnace. Then he forsook power, which made him, and lightly esteemed the rock of his salvation. They provoked him to jealousy with strange gods, with abominations provoked they him to anger. They sacrificed unto devils, not to power, to gods whom they knew not, to new gods that came newly up, whom your fathers feared not. Okay, so it's what our people are doing today. You know, Mr. Green, I'm presuming that you call upon the name of Jesus. Okay, that right there, you're provoking the Most High to jealousy by calling upon a false God that our people have never known. A lot of our people are doing that, going to the Islam, calling upon Allah, doing the Buddhism, doing the Hinduism, zodiac signs. Okay, hey, you saying you a Virgo and you letting that power, the power of a Virgo, basically be on you, then you are what? You are subjecting yourself to that power. That's a false God. Okay, at the end of the day, I'm going to get it. Verse 21. All right, verse 21. They have moved me to jealousy with that which is not power. They have provoked me to anger with their vanities, and I will move them to jealousy with those which are not a people. I will provoke them to anger with a foolish nation. So you basically you reap what you sow. You know what our people put in, they got back out. All right, they went against Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. So he basically put a delusion on them. Okay, Israel must be jealous. What is this? What you coming with? You know, our people are wise to do evil, You know what I'm saying? So, Mr. Green, what you need to understand right now is Israel must repent and be converted and turn back to the ways, okay, of the laws, commandments, and statutes to the best of their ability. And we are saved by faith and works, all right? Thinking Gentiles are blind is not something to be jealous of. I don't know. You just talking in riddles right now, bro. Okay? Understanding that this was a delusion. This was like a spell placed on our people. It was a punishment. Okay? It was a punishment because of what we did. Let's read this one more time. They have moved me to jealousy with that which is not power. They have provoked me to anger with their vanities. What is vanity? What is vain? Something that's pointless, something that's void, it's no understanding, it's not profitable. All right? And I will move them to jealousy with that which are not a people. I will provoke them to anger with a foolish nation. 22. For a fire is kindled in my anger, and shall burn unto the lowest hell, and shall consume the earth with her increase, and set on fire the foundations of the mountains. So basically what Yahawah said in Deuteronomy 28, 63, 64, he has no problem bringing us down. He has no problem putting us into captivity, into slavery, all right? Having us fight different nations and things of that nature with us losing the battle. When we were doing right with the Lord, he lifted us up and he allowed us to win every single battle. But when we started worshiping false gods, right? Doing vain things, what did he do? He brought us over to a wicked spirit and brought us down, man. This is what most Israelites do not understand, okay? And that's why we're not saved by the law to this person, Holy Spirit-filled warrior. We are not saved by the law, all right? I'm not running from prophecy, bro. You actually, you in here mocking. In a sense, you have no understanding of the, because you're taking this one point where he made us jealous. You're taking this and acting like we must be jealous right now. We not, the scriptures speak about don't covet thy neighbor. It don't covet the heathens. We're not jealous. We're not coveting what they have. So you're acting like the mindset you're coming in is that we want this kingdom. I don't want this kingdom. You understand? Look at this kingdom. Look at the presidents. Look at the rulers in this kingdom. They die. They wither out. They get old. They got problems. Okay? What we want is our inheritance, an everlasting body. We're not jealous of Esau, Edom, or no other nation, bro, because we are higher and we are mightier than every single nation on this planet, bro. All right, Deuteronomy 7:6 lets you know that. Okay? Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi has shown his precepts unto Jacob. Psalms 147:19 and 20. Okay, so don't come in here running a weird-ass doctrine that has no ground to stand on. Okay? We are not jealous of no one. We are what? We are being humble and meek at this point in time, taking our punishment, and we gonna rise back up. All right? We doing what you talking about prophecy. We doing what the prophecy saying. You talking about prophecy, bro. Prophecy say you supposed to be standing on the highways and byways, preaching and teaching your people, telling them to turn back and get right. Are you doing that? Do you go out on the highways? Do you produce lessons at all? Do you have a YouTube page, or do you produce lessons on here teaching your people the correct doctrine that Yahawashi taught us? You want to talk about prophecy? Let's go to Revelations 19:10, bro. Because you don't know prophecy. It's you type of dudes, man, that take the scriptures and twist it and use it deceitfully, making you a false prophet. More so. Revelations 19:10. And I fell at his feet to worship him. And he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahawashi. Worship power, for the testimony of Yahawashi is the spirit of prophecy. Okay? Micah 4. Okay, let's get it. And I'm going to prove it that it doesn't debunk me. Debunks who? And trust me, brothers in here already know who Mr. Green. Don't even mute him. We gonna talk. Nah, don't. Dang, you blocked him. Cockable come in just, yeah, he got. I was talking to him for a minute. Hey, Bob, my brother said it's too late. All right, but he said Micah 4:1 debunks us. Let's go to Micah 4:1. All right, we was going to bring some edification through this Mr. Green dude. Because he's a bug out. He's a known bug out. We see him in lives. He's a bug out. So Micah 4:1, let's read it. But in the last days, it shall come to pass that the mountain of the house of Yahawah shall be established in the top of the mountains, and it shall be exalted above the hills, and people shall flow unto it. How does that debunk us? What's a mountain? A government. What's the government of Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi? The elect. The election. Zion. Tazayawan. Right? So we are being exalted. We are being lifted up in these last days. It's speaking about our people, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans that are chosen, the remnant, the election, that mountain being brought up, being lifted up. Right? I wish you didn't block that, brother, man. Yeah, I have a YouTube page, bro. My YouTube page is always in my bio of every page that I have on TikTok. Okay? So if you go to my page, my YouTube page is in my bio. It's over 995 videos. This is the 996th video. Actually, no, this is the 997th video that will be on my YouTube page, okay? Every video I do is on my YouTube page. So if they ever take my TikTok, which they done before, you can go to my YouTube page, and it's videos constantly coming out on there. It's videos that I may not do on TikTok that will go on YouTube. You know, this is why you should be subscribed to my YouTube if you want to, okay, at the end of the day. Because I don't care. Because at the end of the day, prophecy going to pass regardless. You know what I'm saying? So, in the top of the mountains, and it shall be exalted above the hills, and people shall flow unto it. What is this letting you know also? We are going to teach people in the kingdom, not our fellow brother and sister, according to Jeremiah 31:31, right? We won't have to teach our fellow neighbor. Who is your fellow neighbor? An Israelite brother or sister. We won't have to teach those of our nation, but we will have to teach the heathens. So people are going to flow into it, unto that great mountain, which is the elect, right? To learn and to understand the laws, commandments, and statutes, right? Verse 2, and many nations shall come and say, come and let us go up to the mountain of Yahawah and to the house of power of Jacob. And he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths. For the law shall go forth of Zion, and the word of Yahawah from Jerusalem. Con. And if Kakuma didn't block Mr. Green, he could have got that cut. You know, it's like the brother took my sword and put it in the sheath. He was like, nah, don't cut him. Don't cut him. But because we could prove this with Zechariah the 14th chapter and going down at the end of it, where it says the nations will come and do the Feast of Tabernacles, right? These heathen nations, if you're not an Israelite, you're not a Negro, Latino, or Native American, and your bloodline doesn't go back to Jacob, in the kingdom, you will be a servant. You will be under servitude. But you will also learn the laws, commandments, and statutes. Okay? You will have to keep the feast days. Today is the Sabbath, according to the moon cycle. You will keep the Sabbath. You will not work on this day. You will relax. You will be chilling. You know, that'll be the only time period that you will relax. Because other than that, you're going to be working in the fields. You're going to be building up the kingdom. You're going to be building us houses, temples, whatever it be. You're going to be building us stuff. Okay? The heathen shall build the kingdom. All right? And, you know, and that's just how Yahawah, the Father, has ordained it, has set it up. All right? The brother said, in order for them to serve us correctly, they must know our ways. Exactly. And after 1,000 years, they're going to be able to go back into their lands. But they're going to have to still continue to keep the ways of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. So the whole earth is going to be in a better vibration. You know, let's get that. The wicked ruleth. You know, what the brother say? Hey, sir, I was hasty, sir. Salakia, sir. Kind. I mean, but hey, man, but it's all good because Mr. Green, he ain't going to get it. It don't matter if we bring it out. He ain't going to get it. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day. So this is for anybody that actually does want to learn and listen. So Proverbs 29:2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn. I want to ask, you ain't got to answer, but I'm going to just say it right now. This is rhetorical. People right now, are you happy? Are you happy? Paying bills. I got to go to the plantation in 2 hours. Am I happy to go today? No. Okay. Are you happy? If you got kids, you got to go to work. You got to leave your family. Are you happy to go and work to pay bills? Are you happy to pay taxes? Okay. Out of my check, they taking $300 out of my check every time I get paid. Am I happy about that? No, right? Are we happy? Okay, hard labor. Are you happy about that? No. Okay, the people are mourning. Is it a better sense of life on this planet right now? No, it's not. The air is poison. The food is poison. The television, the education is poison. Right? All of that. So nobody's happy right now. But when we are in rulership, the Israelites, people will rejoice. People will be happy. You will have real food, real knowledge, real understanding, real rulership. Men that's actually making the proper decisions. Versus you got these guys, man, they can't even get emergency aid to a place when it's destroyed and ravaged by weather. You know what I'm saying? So, because it's the dust of the earth that's ruling right now. Working 40 plus hours a week just to make ends meet. Come on, man. Last week I worked 52 hours, man. 52 hours. You know what I'm saying? But just to make ends meet. All right. So this is Malachi 4:3, because we still cutting Mr. Green, since he said Malachi, the 4th chapter, debunks us. It actually, bro, you actually, with that scripture, you helping us. You supporting. And then we don't need no help, because the scriptures always going to support the true doctrine. We don't have to go around and twist, and nothing contradicts. A scoffer and a mocker, a wacky-tacky Christian, you could give us any scripture and we good, because we have the correct understanding, man. Okay? Once again, verse 3. And he shall judge among many people and rebuke strong nations afar off, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up a sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. So that's letting you know when the true Israelites are in the kingdom, okay, it will be no more war. It will be no more war. Okay, at the end of the day. So why is Israel over there fighting people right now? Why is that going on? And for this question, trim the beard, trim the mustache. Like my mustache be getting in my mouth, so I trim it some. You use wisdom in that. It's speaking about you don't cut your beard off, right? Or you don't cut your hair bald. Okay, but when I got sometimes I'll be tasting my hair, so I'm gonna trim that shit a little bit. I gotta get my wife to do it because she does it with the little tweezers joints. And it's just a little wisdom, man. Alright, but yeah, cutting your beard off all the way. No, you don't do that, man. Alright, and you don't line up your hair you don't mirror just to get this person some understanding. And the brother Kakuma helping you. Yeah, not all the way. Exactly, not all the way. So. Because that's a shame, okay? That's a shame. Unibrow, I ain't never met a brother in this truth with a unibrow, honestly. And they ain't making no joke, but what? Are you scoffing or is this serious questions, man? Unibrow, well, you got Anthony Davis in the truth now? Alright, man, hey. Bruh, just you don't shave off your eyebrows, you don't shave off your beard, and you don't shave off your hair. Okay? These are heathen customs. Egyptians used to do this. If you want some historical references. Egyptians used to do this. Other heathen nations used to shave off everything. Okay? So understand that. Now, the only time our people did that is when, King David, I believe it was King David did it when he lost his son. Okay, so to mourn, and Job also, to mourn. When you are in mourning, you may shave something off like that. All right, or at the end of a vow. Paul took the vow of a Nazirite, and what did he do at the end of it? He shaved his head. Now, he did not shave his head bald, but he had let his hair grow long, and he shaved it at the end of the vow. Okay? So that, just the purpose to answer your question to this person, you do not shave anything completely off. Completely off. No, that is a heathenistic custom. That is what the heathens do. All right. Now, Malachi 4:3, once again. And he shall judge among many people and rebuke strong nations afar off, and they shall beat their swords into plowshares and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up a sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore. So the Gaza Strip should not be happening. Them attacking Syria should not be happening. Them attacking Iran should not be happening. These things should not take place if those are the true people and they in the land. When the true Israelites are in the land of Israel, right, it will be no more war. And those Israelites won't have to drink, won't have to eat. They'll have everlasting bodies. They won't perish. So why is people over there perishing? They won't be able to get hurt. All right. So right there, it should be no war. It should be no war, period. If y'all the true people, something's not adding up. Verse 4. And once again, this is Mr. Green said this debunks us. And I still don't understand what he means. But they shall sit every man under his vine and under his fig tree, and none shall make them afraid. For the mouth of Yahawah of hosts have spoken it. For all people will walk, everyone in the name of his power, and will walk in the name of Yahawah our power forever and ever. So nobody will be able to make us afraid. We won't fear anything. You won't be driving and a cop get behind you and you feel that little aspect of, hey, he could pull me over or whatever. You won't feel that. That's not happening. And then, bro, we going to be in true rulership. So, once again, this is not happened yet. Okay? All right? So, Mr. Green, man, if the brother didn't block you, you would have got that cut. But I know you would have still been in here scoffing and mocking. You would have still been in here talking about, well, no. Sounding like a Mr. Burns from The Simpsons or something. It ain't working out for you though, bro. You are deemed and you are marked for destruction. Okay? And that's, man, let's get that. Mark them. Because I feel like some people be like, why y'all be talking about these brothers? Why y'all always doing this? Because look, we supposed to. Alright? Romans 16 and 17. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine which you have learned, and avoid them. Wow, one rotten apple spoils the bunch. This is correct. If you got somebody in the congregation, let's say that the elder always teaching no sex on the Sabbath, right? That's proper. But this person right here, he's in the back murmuring and mocking and saying, nah, man, I'll be popping my woman. You could do that, bro. It's okay. So he in the back. What should anybody that he has told that do? They should mark him. Because he's causing divisions. He's causing offenses. This is the same with you brothers that teach contrary to the doctrine. You are trying to divide. That's an agent of Satan, man. You are a provocateur agent. So we mark you. Look, you people may love Kendrick, but we have to mark that brother because he's a provocateur agent. You do not get to a high status in Esau's Hollywood, Esau's music industry without serving Esau. You think that he just got up there because he's talented. He's all right. He's all right. But no, he bends over and takes it the same way that Jay-Z bends over and takes it. The same way that Lil Baby, Young Boy, name your favorite secular artist, man. They all bend over and take it. All right? Oh, no, not my Beyonce. Yes, Sasha Fierce. She was summoning a demon on you people. If you even looked it up, that's a demon, man. But, hey, Eve loved that type of shit. Okay? Man, Eve loved that type of shit. All right? And not to say we're not going to be over righteous. Let's get over righteous. Because we're not going to say we ain't listen to Not Like Us or shit like that. Yeah, I listened to the song. I listened to the album. I gave it like a listen, right? I like that Peekaboo song. It's like a couple songs, like maybe 2 or 3 songs on the album I like. It ain't the old Kendrick that I used to like Section 80. It ain't that Good Kid, Mad City. You know, when he was more pure and more raw. It's more like he's industry now. And, you know, he lost his salt. How shall I say? If the salt shall lose its flavor, right? So let's get over righteous, because be not over righteous, man. Ecclesiastes 7 and 16. Be not righteous over much, neither make thyself over wise. Why shouldst thou destroy thyself? So we not going to sit here and be like, we don't listen to that music. All right? Now, I ain't going to continuously listen and play it in my car and all of that. I'll give it a listen, right? To see what the brother talk about, etc., etc. But then I'm not like, it's not going to align with your spirit. All right? So I can't listen to somebody that's talking about smoking and doing all of that when I don't do those things, right? You know? So, you know, because some brothers be being damn over righteous, man. Yeah, Diddy ain't the only one, man. There was a lot of people at them damn parties. So Diddy ain't the only one, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I thought I had another precept in my mind, but we keep it going. So these are and let's get the word provocateur. Okay? Provocateur. Definition. A provocateur is someone who intentionally causes arguments, controversy, or strong reactions. That's what Mr. Green is. That's what Judah is. That's what name any of these guys, man. That dude that was on Yasharahla's live the other day. They purposely come up to cause an argument, knowing that they off. So they are what? They are set up. It can either be by the government or it can be just Satan. Okay, it's a demon on them, or it could be set up by Yahawah to give you a test and a trial. Okay, Yahawah's gonna send you certain people to see how you handle it, how you deal with it. Oh, this brother handled it wrong. He's not ready for rulership yet. I have to refine him. He has to grow in that aspect of that. He has to know how to deal with stuff and not be too hasty and not let his emotions he got flustered in it. So you can't be getting flustered when you're dealing with provocateur agents. You got to deal with them, to the best of your ability. Now, when they get to the point of being unruly or disrespectful, kick their ass to the curb, But at the end of the day, you got to prove that you have this truth. Hey, the scriptures say, prove all things. Now, that does not mean to debate. That means that we're going to prove all things. And how do we do that? Via the scripture. This is 1 Thessalonians 5:21. Prove all things, hold fast that which is good. That means you standing boldly for this truth. All right? Like, hey, you should have saw this coming, but you don't know because you're coming in the wrong name. This brother, his name is Saved by Yahusha. You say, Khan, get it. Listen because something is in it for sure, but don't listen for it to soak in our soul. Exactly. But understand this, brother, you are coming in the wrong name. All right, so I have to mark you. I have to correct you. If you're a sincere brother, then you'll actually take what I'm about to say to you to heart and you'll go research. You'll go be diligent. So it's no U's, no O's, no E's, and no V's in the Hebrew language. Okay, the correct name would be Yahawah, and Yahawashi is the son's name. And I would be wrong if I didn't tell you that. Let's go to Ezekiel, the 33rd chapter. And it be up on you if you're going to actually go and research that and get some understanding on it. Or, if you take it and you don't, you don't like what I say. And if you could, Prince of the Power, get that brother the true names. Write it out for him. All right, so let's go to Ezekiel, the 33rd chapter. And this is... Let's start at the top. Again, the word of Yahawah came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, When I bring the sword upon a land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman, if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he blow the trumpet and warn the people, then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. I'm seeing a sword on you, bro, with that name Yahusha. Because at the end of the day, that name is going to lead to your death. That name is going to lead to you not going into salvation on this side of the timeline. You're going to have to feel a nuke. You're going to have to feel we're going to have to feel persecution, but you're going to have to feel it with no type of protection. Okay? Because you're calling on a different name. So that vibration you're coming in is different. So at the end of the day, Esau, Edom has set you up for slaughter. He has set you up. He has set you up to be unallowed because you're calling on a false name because he taught you the Yiddish and you walked with it. You see what I'm saying? How a lot of our people have they're calling on Jesus Christ. They're calling on these false gods, right? So that's a sword to you. So I have to blow the trumpet to tell you. And if you don't want to take it, then you don't want to take it. That is what it is. All right. Verse 5, he heard the sound of the trumpet and took not warning. His blood shall be upon him, but he that taketh warning shall deliver his soul. So it's about you taking the warning that the watchman has given, and you shall deliver your soul. So if let's say a brother do take the warning, he'd be like, okay, the name is Yahawah, Yahawashi, right? Let me go research it. Let me go figure it out. So where should you go? Go to the Los Lunas, New Mexico stone. The Decalogue stone. Go to the Moabite stone. Okay? Because, hey, we give you scriptures all day, most definitely. But some people got to see it, and they want to be like, okay, well, where's the name at? What those name, what I just gave you, the name is written on stone. All right, in the Paleo Hebrew. So you can go check that out. Or you could go in the blue letter and hit the word Lord and go into the interlinear, and it will tell you, it will break it down, YHWH, or it'll say Yahawah, right? But it's no V, no E, no O, and no U. So how do we know it's no E, no O, no U, no V? We go and we look into who added those letters into the language. And it's a man named Ben Yehuda. All right, Ben Eleazar Yehuda. He added those names. Oh, Eleazar Ben Yehuda. Okay, he added those names, those letters to the Hebrew and those names, Yahweh, Yeshua, and all that other stuff that our people are calling upon. So this would be me blowing the trumpet for you if you still even in here. All right, saved by Yahushua, you still in here. So this would be me blowing the trumpet to you to be more diligent and to actually research. Because I'll let you know right now, according to Zechariah 13, 8 and 9, it's going to be more people that are unalive, that are took out, than it will be that are saved. So just because you with a massive amount of people that are calling on that name, that does not mean that it's right. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, take it, when that hurricane was about to hit Florida, it was a massive amount of people that was leaving Florida. And then what happened to them? They got stuck on the bridge. Just thousands of people, right? That didn't mean it was the right thing to do, you know? You got to trust in Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi at the end of the day. Now, I want to go back to Psalm 17th chapter, because that's where I was before Mr. Green rudely interrupted me. Psalms the 17th chapter. And we was at verse 4. Concerning the works of men, by the word of thy lips, I have kept me from the path of the destroyer. Now the destroyer, the wicked, the sinner, that's Esau Edom. Okay? And anybody that's actually coming in his type of vibration, that's doing things like that, that's telling you false names, that's trying to take your life, all right? That's seeking to do you harm. Okay, Salaki. So if you're an Israelite and you're taking on the vibration of Esau, then you are also a destroyer. You are also wicked. You are also a sinner. Verse 5. Hold up my goings in thy path, that my footsteps slip not. And that's like strengthening your loins, your mind. So we are asking Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi to give us a spirit to undertake the path that we have to go on. Because we know, brothers that's in this truth, we know that this path is not going to be an easy path. That's why that damn... Hold up, man. I took a picture of her because she still... And she gonna do that because she's set up for destruction. We marked her a couple times. This chick. Right? Alright? Marked. We have marked her ass. Okay? And she ain't got the right spirit, man. She don't got the right spirit. Just a wicked ass woman. And it's like I said, it's provocateur agents set up by Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi to come forth and give you a trial. Some women may see her and like her vibration and be like, oh, I see, I can teach. She's got all these lessons. Boom, boom, boom. Right? So that's what they want to do, man. You know, they want to run after her and not actually go to the scriptures and see that they don't even supposed to do what she's doing. What she's doing is wicked. Okay? Boy, you just cussed. Yes, I did. So, what the fuck? You sound like my grandma. Boy, you just cuss. Is this high school, nigga? What is this? You gonna send me to detention? I'm getting written up? Boy, you just cussed. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Okay, look. Okay, man, if you don't know the scriptures, bro, why you saying someone else is wicked and using wicked language? Okay, where in the scriptures does it say that cussing is wicked? Okay? I'm in trouble with you, I guess. Cause I said a bad word. Come on, bro. You gotta really read the scriptures. Okay? The scriptures don't say that cussing is like a sin. You can cuss. Okay? I'm just saying I'm curious. Okay, you curious. Okay, if you curious and you sincere, I'm gonna break it down for you real quick. All right, bro. And shalom to that brother Ak. Wait a minute. Hold up. Nah, Ak from Yehuda. It was a brother I was dealing with, but this brother got the wrong name. One second, man. Nah, yeah, that ain't the right brother. No, this is the right brother. Bro, why yo... No, Ak from Yahawah. It's another brother on here. His name say Ak from Yehuda. But anyway, whatever. Hey, Shalawam, bro. Glad you could make it up in here, man. Nah, they won't let me change it. Hey, after 30 days, you can change it. So make sure you... I don't know why that shit is like that, but yeah. You know. All right, but for the brother that want to know about cussing, is you still in here? What's your name? Drip. I'm going to just call you Drip. So, let's go to it. I may be rude in speech, but not in knowledge. It's 2 Corinthians 11:6. But though I be rude in speech, yet not in knowledge, but we have been thoroughly made manifest among you in all things. Have I committed an offense and abrazing myself that you might be exalted? Because I have preached to you the gospel of power freely. So, just speaking like a man, coming correct, coming how I want to, right? The thing is, look past the way that we talking, okay? And look at the message. Look, are we bringing out scriptures? Are we going precept upon precept, line upon line? Here a little, there a little. Am I bringing it out? Is the Spirit dealing with us, right? Or not? And if it's not, then you keep moving. You know, am I calling on the correct name? All right? So at the end of the day, is it a Cash App in my bio? Venmo? Am I asking you for money? Am I doing something like that? Am I selling merchandise? You know what I'm saying? You want me to get Ephesians 4:29? Okay, let's get that. Ephesians 4:29. Let no corrupt. I knew that, and I was going there next because that was in my mind because I knew you was gonna go there because we deal with this a lot by Christians that don't understand the scriptures. So let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth, but that which is good to the use of edifying, that it may minister grace upon the hearers. Corrupt communication, brother, understand this. Okay? I got you. So corrupt communication is, I got a scripture for you. Okay? Because this is corrupt communication. I can't spell right now, but Second Corinthians 4:2. But have renounced the hidden things of dishonesty, not walking in craftiness, nor handling the word of power deceitfully, but by manifestation of the truth, commending ourselves to every man's conscience in the sight of power. If you handle the word deceitfully, you being dishonest, you trying to, for lucre's sake, filthy lucre's sake, you trying to do all of that. Your intentions is pure. Your intentions is not pure. They wicked. That's corrupt communication because you are handling the word of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi deceitfully. But that's what the pastors do every single day. Yeah, they may not cuss. Trust indeed, they cuss when they not on them pulpits. Okay? Cussing is not a sin. But handling the word deceitfully, being wicked with the word, using it for a wicked reason, to get rich, to make billions and millions of dollars. That's handling the word deceitfully. Okay? Not truly telling the people who they are. Let's say you went to church. Like me, I went to church 18 years of my life, right? Never knew I was a Hebrew Israelite. But it's all throughout the scriptures. Because the pastor had been handling the word deceitfully. He never told me who I was. You understand what I'm saying, bro? All right. Hey, Shabath Shalawam to my brother, man. Halalyam. Shalawam, bro. Good to see you, bro. That's brother down there in South Carolina, man. Be teaching. Beautiful lessons. Y'all should follow that brother, man. Alright, let me pin it, bro. Make you a moderator, too. Alright, so just because we may say a couple cuss words here and there, that does not mean that we are wicked or whatever. Focus on the message. Okay? Focus on the message. Yahawashi cussed. Okay? Paul cussed. He's speaking about himself right now. Though I may be rude in speech, not in knowledge. So going back to your point, corrupt communication is teaching the word improper. Teaching the word with wicked intentions. Not telling somebody the truth. You could be a sincere brother and you cupcaking shit. Right? That's teaching the word deceitfully. You got to let somebody know the bitter parts and the sweet parts. You just want to tell somebody the sweet parts. Hey, Ak, we going to get everlasting bodies, chariots, hundreds of women, thousands of seeds, etc. But you're not going to tell them the bitter part, like Jacob's trouble, persecution. You could lose your life in this, right? You got to let them know the 100% truth. So that's explaining to you, bro, is corrupt communication is somebody using the word incorrectly. All right. Oh, the brother Kakama, I ain't see you, bro. Let's get it. What's up? Shalawam. Yahawah Bahasham, Yahawah Barak, Ahtham.
Yahawah Bahasham, Yahawah Barak. I just wanted to make the quick point. I know they wouldn't let me put it on the comment board. But if you go ahead and pull up Jeremiah 8:2 for me.
Got you. Jeremiah 8:2. And they shall spread them before the sun and the moon and all the hosts of heaven, whom they have loved and whom they have served, and after whom they have walked, and whom they have sought, and whom they have worshipped, they shall not be gathered, nor be buried. They shall be for dung upon the face of the earth.
Now you see that word dung there. What was his name? Drip?
Yeah, drip.
That word dung, he specifically read it in the Bible, right? So you got to look up the etymology of this word shit. The etymology of the word shit goes back to dung. So it's basically the same thing. It's not wicked in that sense, right? The corrupt communications, let no corrupt communication come out of your mouth. That's talking about false doctrines and ideologies like the brother was going into. Things like that. Not certain words, new speech words like fuck, shit, ass, and damn. No.
Okay. And that's just German and French words at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It's not corrupt. Is he still on here, Drip?
I don't know, man. You still here? If not, well, I'm going to go ahead and hop back down so you get back to the lesson.
Khan.
Shalom.
Shalom, bro. Alright, so, it's just a simple Shabath lesson. So, the brother Ak, from Yahawah, he had asked me a question earlier today on good pages to go into on YouTube. So I'm gonna finish the lesson up with that. Just for any brother that's new that may be wanting to know where the truth is, where we got it from, and where you can go. So I'm gonna turn it around. I'm gonna get that precept from the brother real quick. Cause I think that's the one calling a woman, a wicked woman, is a bitch, basically. It's Ecclesiasticus Sirach 26 and 25. A shameless woman shall be counted as a dog, but she that is shamefaced will fear Yahawah. So a dog is basically what? A bitch. Yahawashi used the same type of speech. He said, do not, don't give that which is pure to the dogs, basically. All right. So he basically called the woman a bitch. All right. Understanding that. The thing about this truth, man, is you gotta lose that Western cupcake attitude that's about you, that's making you soft and making you weak, and be a real man. Okay. It's real man activities that's about to take place on this planet, man. Okay. Talking about purging, talking about you gonna see a lot of things that's gonna make you throw up. Your stomach gonna hurt and things of that nature. So if you're not a real man strengthened through the strength and power of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, and got a full understanding, able to gird your loins with your mind, right? And stand boldly in that time, then you're going to fall and you're going to wither away like an old plant that hasn't been watered because you don't have that living water. You understand what I'm saying? So you have to have that living water, which is these scriptures and this proper understanding, this doctrine, man. All right, so let's turn it around and we're going to go into a couple pages for brothers that want to learn from the elders. So, number one is GMS homework. All right, go into it. You got over 123 videos on here, and it's basically set up like questions. Okay, so if we go to videos, you got it right here. Genesis chapter 1. If you go into it, it's gonna have these questions. All right, this week homework, read Genesis chapter 1 in Hebrew. And then the test portion is as follows. 1 second. And this for basically brothers that's in a camp, you know what I'm saying? But let me see. It's one that got the like test. It's a Hebrew test. Right here, right here, right here. Here you go. Here go the test. So, and you just pause it. And this is just for brothers that want to study, you know what I'm saying? Briefly break down each chapter, verse by verse, in the 4 chapters, right? Dang, that's it. But the elders basically put this together, man. Okay. I want to find one with the questions. These are more so like boom. All right, this is a perfect one. What's the Greek word for hell? What does it mean? All right, so this is like that. This is what I'm talking about. Some of those don't. Some of it have it like that, and some of it don't. Where is the Old Testament link for James 2:23? This is stuff, and I ain't gonna sit here and act like I know all this, right? I have to study some of this stuff, right? What's the Greek word for religion? What does it mean? All right, so it's just good testing. And they have it going through a lot. It's a lot of basically, damn, it's like every book. But this is set up to really quiz us and help us, etc., etc. All right. So this is GMS homework. Okay. Now another one is GMS. The brother Kakuma always bringing this one out. All right. Elders, the milk. Now this has some of the classics, right? Classic teachings of the elders, as you can see, 10 years ago. Okay, the elders breaking certain things down. And this is how they used to upload it back in the day. They would do parts, 8 minutes, 9 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes here, 15 minutes there. Okay. So breaking things down. America, Rome, and the Eagle and prophecy, biblical timelines and prophecy, understanding spirits and demons. If brothers is thinking about going into lessons on any of this, I would suggest you go back and watch these and get those proper breakdowns. Plenty of videos on here. How many? 132. So this is a good one. And then let's get another one. GMS, the vault. Is it the vault or GMS vault? Let me see if I can find it. Right here, GMS Vault. Okay? It's got 19 on them on there. But it's got some good breakdowns. From different brothers. Like this one right here. Melchizedek is Yahawashi. Alright? This is the Sabbath Passover service instructions. This one right here is going to be one that we're going to go into soon because the Pesach is coming right up, right? So I would suggest brothers go into this one, man. It's a great one. And this will really teach you, I'm going to just scan through it, but this will really teach you how to keep the Pesach. The Shammai, all of this. The elders going to go through it all. And then, if brothers didn't notice, you can go on, what is it, gms.com. Or maybe it's greatmillstone.com, I believe. I gotta find it. Great Millstone. Because it got all the Pesach. Right here. Booyah. Greatmillstone.info. Okay? And then you would go to study. And then you would have all the prayers right here to keep the Pesach correct. This is the Sabbath service. Exodus 12. Anointing prayer. The Shammai. Psalms 121. The Lord's Prayer. And it would have the Hebrew on here as well. 10 Commandments. Curses. Alright. So, and other videos that brothers, other pictures that brothers take out and they'll make to have at camp, right? You see this a lot at camp that brothers have, you know, if you wonder where certain brothers got that. This right here breaking down the beast with 7 heads and 10 horns, you know. So this is greatmillstone.info. Okay, greatmillstone.info. All right. Okay, all right. We got a real question from a sister, the Shabath. Okay, and we'll go back to that, but I'll just break down the Shabath real quick, simple breakdown. The Sirach 43 and starting at verse 6. He made the moon, Yahawah, Bahasham Yahawashi, okay, because Yahawashi was created by Yahawah, and then Yahawashi created everything. So this would actually be Yahawashi. He made the moon also to serve in her season for a declaration of times. You know, and furthermore, it would be Yahawashi and the Halalyam. All right, if we go into Genesis, the first chapter. All right, so the moon is what? It's a declaration of times, to declare times. And hey, brothers saw that last night. Let's go to my page. 1 second. Yo, look at the moon. The moon was red, and it's what? It's a third quarter moon last night, and it was super low to the earth. And it just was a Shabath. It's bringing in the Shabath. That's how the moon was over here in California, man. It was like that. So it's beautiful. You know what I'm saying? And brothers that's keeping the Shabath correctly, they like, yo, Yahawah showing us a sign. He's showing us something, you know? So that was beautiful right there. And then also, sister, Everlasting Mercy, I got another page, Everlasting Mercy 144, where I keep the Shabath, just in case brothers and sisters need help keeping it. So last night I posted Shabath Shalawam. It's a third quarter moon. All right. And this month is from Tuesday night, evening. A day starts on that evening to Wednesday evening. So as the brother said, we are in the Shabath right now. All right. And then I have a very thorough breakdown on the Shabath right here. You could go on this page. This is Everlasting Mercy 144 on TikTok. And you can watch that. I'm gonna break it down a little bit more for you, but that's more thorough. All right, about 7 minutes, breaking it down. So last week, this was what? The new moon. I mean, Salakia, the full moon, Salakia. All right, as you can see, shining. And this was the Shabath. Before that, it was what? First quarter moon, right? And before that, it was the new moon. All right. And then you go back, we had a Shabath right before the new moon. Okay. And then before that, it was the third quarter, full, first quarter, new moon, third quarter, right? Full, first quarter, new moon. All right. Then we had a Shabath. Because sometimes, based upon the week, sometimes you would have 2 Shabath in 1 week. And then you would be looking for the new moon. And I'm going to break that down more. All right. And it's going back. We also had the Feast of Dedication. So on this page, I also announce feast days. Like we recently had the Feast of Purim. That's mentioned in the book of Esther. So we recently did that. All right. And most camps do not, they ain't on that, but GMS is thorough, and I'm an affiliate, and they let us know when the certain feast days are. Cause all of this, bro, I'm looking at the elders and they putting it out. So I'm taking it and I'm just bringing it out to relay it to brothers on this app that, may not catch it at the end of the day. So as you can see, I've been doing this for like what? I started this page, I think, like a year ago. So we done kept the Shabath long time on here. All right. So back to Sirach, 43rd chapter. This is Ecclesiasticus or Sirach, 43rd chapter, verse 6. Once again, he made the moon also to serve in her season for a declaration of times, to declare times, and a sign of the world. Signs and wonders. The moon, right? It turns red, it changes, etc., etc. Yahawah is dealing, showing us stuff through the skies. Now, before we even go there, let's go to Jeremiah, the 10th chapter, 10 and 2. Okay. Thus saith Yahawah, learn not the way of the heathen, and be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them. So let's go into the ways of the heathen. It would be this calendar. It would be our people keeping the Shabbat every Friday to Saturday. That's the way of the heathen. So your Shabbat is going to be Friday to Saturday all throughout the year. That's incorrect. Because the moon phases, they change. The moon cycles change. So it's not going to be Friday to Saturday throughout the whole entire year, man. Okay, that would mean you could never mess with your woman on a Friday night on a Saturday day. So, and let's say you work all week, you know what I'm saying? You don't got no time to enjoy yourself like that, right? So, because the Shabbat is a holy day. It's a day, it's set apart. It's Kadash, all right? So be not dismayed at the signs of heaven, for the heathen are dismayed at them, for the customs of the people are vain, for one cutteth a tree out of the forest, the work of the hands of the workmen with the axe, etc., etc. It's going into Christmas and going into all these other practices that they do. Now they are dismayed at the signs of heaven. So a blood moon, the moon turning red, stuff like that, they are dismayed. They are scared of. They don't understand the UFOs, the chariots, etc., etc. Okay, so verse 7, from the moon is the sign of feast, a light that decreaseth in her perfection. The month is called after her name, increasing wonderfully in her changing, being an instrument of the armies above, shining in the firmament of heaven. All right. So every time we see a new moon, that's a new month. A new moon symbolizes a new month. We are in the last month of the year because the Passover is next month. So we have seen 12 new moons this year. And that's according to Exodus, what, the 12th chapter? Exodus, the 12th chapter, right here. Verse 1, and Yahawah spake unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, this month shall be unto you the beginning of months. It shall be the first month. And Yahawah spake unto Moses and Aaron in the land of Egypt, saying, this month shall be unto you the beginning of months. It shall be the first month of the... On their wicked calendar is incorrect. They're practicing the new year in the dead of winter. We practicing the new year when the spring comes, when stuff is coming back to life around March. It normally comes back around March, according to the moon. All right. Speak ye unto all the congregation of Israel, saying, in the 10th day of this month, they shall take to them every man a lamb according to the house of their fathers, a lamb for an house. So on the 10th day of the month, you will get that lamb and you're about to sacrifice it. You're about to get it right for the Passover. And if the household be too little for the lamb, let him and his neighbor next unto his house take it according to the number of the souls. Every man according to the eating shall make your count for the lamb. Your lamb shall be without blemish, a male of the first year. You shall take it out from the sheep or from the goats. Now we understand that we can't keep all of that because we don't know if the lamb is a first year lamb, if the lamb is a male lamb or without blemish. All right, it's all those type of things and factors that come into play. We are in captivity, so we are going to rehearse it according to Judges 5 and 11 to the best of our ability. Okay, verse 6, and ye shall keep it up until the 14th day of the same month, and the whole assembly of the congregation of Israel shall kill it in the evening. So you would keep that lamb up until the 14th day. So you will pull that lamb on the 10th day, keep it up until the 14th day. Hey, we in captivity, so I'm just going to go buy my lamb on the 12th day, 13th day, whenever, or the 10th day, and put it in the freezer, and then I'm going to prepare it on the 14th day. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to rehearse the righteous acts. I was watching a live last night, Elder Apostle Gabar and a lot of the elders. It was going live on a Tuesday. That was that on that page. Matter of fact, that's another page that we need to add because that's perfect. Going live on a Tuesday. If brothers ain't on to that, you go find it. Right here. All right, this is Apostles Live GMS 34th. All right. Elders, a lot of the elders was live last night. You go in here, you see, a lot of the elders was live last night. Okay. Apostles Live GMS 34th. It's a great page, great knowledge, etc. So Elder Apostle Gabar right here, he brought out that we are rehearsing the righteous acts and we doing it poorly. Okay? Because we in captivity. We in these bodies. We doing it poorly, but we doing it. We making an effort, but we still do it poorly. So don't think that you, once again, going back to how we was talking about, don't be over righteous, bruh. The laws is not going to save you. Now, if you making that effort, you doing what you're supposed to do, then beautiful. Do what you're supposed to do. But don't be over righteous and get down like, oh man, I'm supposed to do it like this, do it like that, etc., etc. You know what I'm saying? So just understanding that. The elder right now, GMS Amawana Abad is live right now. Another page. Okay. So sister, I hope you could get that understanding how the moon cycle. It's according to the new moon, and then it will be you work 6 days, and then it's gonna be that first quarter moon, and that will be the Shabath, and then you work 6 days, and then it's gonna be that full moon. So, Hope you got that understanding. All right. So like this new moon came in on a Tuesday night, Wednesday morning. Okay. Khan, you know you follow Jim. Okay, well you should be good then. All right, Khan. So yeah, if you had you said you had a little bit of confusion. So Tuesday night, Wednesday morning, boom, that's when that came in. So we gonna work starting that Wednesday night, that Wednesday evening. So that would be a working day. Go back to the calendar to make it even more understood, right? So this Wednesday night, Salakia, Wednesday night. Right here. Let's just do this for example. Wednesday night will be a working day. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, that's 6 working days. So then this day right here would be the Shabbat, Tuesday to Wednesday. Then you would do that Wednesday night, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? And then boom, the 7th day you would rest. So that Tuesday night you would rest, And I feel like that right there, nobody you couldn't really mess it up. The only way you would mess it up is when it's coming into a new month and you're looking for that new moon. So the new moon ain't gonna be on that Tuesday. It could possibly be on that Wednesday to Thursday or that Thursday to Friday. It depends. That's the only part where it really gets tricky. You know what I'm saying? So that's why, I always have the elders bring it out. And they use a certain app also, that shows the new moon. But sometimes with that app, they'll tell you sometimes with that app, Esau gets it wrong. Okay, so we have to, that's them being diligent to bring it out to us correctly. So I know some brothers do use apps, but sometimes those apps go off. All right, Esau don't want you keeping your Shabbat correctly anyway. They don't want you calling on your God correctly, So I'm gonna get a couple more videos, pages that brothers should be tapping into. All right, and then spam. We'll wrap it up. Elder Apostle Tahar, let's get that one. Right? What is the Mark 666? Or is it what is the 666 Mark 2? Yeah, that's it. Man, I think it's no spaces. YouTube be super sensitive with our pages. Right here. This is Elder Apostles Tahar's other page. What is the 666 Mark 2 GMS Truth? Okay? And he posts on here daily. A couple times he posts on here. Right? So that's his new page, his other page. Okay? 153 videos on here. If you follow GMS, you should definitely be following the elders, the head elders. All right? His old page is GMS Declaring the End. All right? So GMS Declaring the End. Of course, you should be following Elder Apostle Gabar, Daily Edification 4. Okay? And then I think he has another one, Daily Exhortation. And if a brother know the other one, I got it. I subscribe to it, but I don't remember it off the top of my head. But he has another page because sometimes they'll put strikes on our pages. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, perfect. GMS info doc already, man. Let's get his. I can go to my subscriptions right now. Elder posts every single day. Right? This Elder Apostle Ramla, GMS info doc, channel 12. All right. GMS Info Doc. The elder mostly goes live every morning, you know, around 8-ish, 9-ish. All right, I'll be in there most of the time. Then you got, just watched the elder earlier, Elder Apostle Ricard. This is GMS Keep Pushing On. Okay? You know, and the elder was going in, I watched when this morning he was going in on, these Edomites gotta go, man. You know, and that's the spirit. Every day, brothers should be putting up curses on this fucking wicked ass place, man. Elder Malcolm, this is GMS Maccabean Spirit. Another great page to get some edification. GMS Maccabean Spirit. Or Maccabee Spirit. Okay. Maccabean Spirit. And Elder Amawan Gabar. This is GMS Awakening 144. All right, brother has great lessons. Great lessons, man. Okay. Let me see. The brother Abaniah. And Shalawam to the brother. GMS Hopeful Elect 144. All right. The brother Matazabak, GMS Melbourne, AU. All right. And then I ain't gonna video y'all to death, but these just a couple that y'all should, you know, be tapping into. Brothers that be on here sometimes, etc., etc. GMS South Carolina, constantly posting videos every single day. All right. GMS Virgin Islands Straight Gate. All right. You know, and a lot of brothers, man. Period. Hey, the brother Darashamath, observe and do. Shalom, that brother, man. All right, so, you know, that's pretty much it. Just, you want to be, oh, this one right here, man. This the elder out here. GMS, Word of Life. It's the elder out here, Elder Daniela. He posts videos that shows chariots. You know, if you go through his page, GMS Word of Life, it's nothing but straight chariot videos on here. Beautiful, man. All right. If you go through it, it's going to be a lot of chariots and spiritual things going on. Okay. This is GMS Word of Life. All right. So, you know. So, hey, with that being said, I'm going to wrap it up there. You know, it's drawn on. So, hey, the water for all the precepts, etc., etc. I hope that answered your question, sister, to the best of my ability. You know. And shalom to you, brothers, man. Keep pushing, keep enduring. Facing the east towards Jerusalem. All praises be to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Kakadash. Double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of the great millstone that rule well and teach well in sincerity, taught us this truth. Shalom to you, brothers. All right, Kwam Yasharahla, and a Bible ball to his wicked kingdom. Shalom.